This is a list of things I want in the new Zelda game, and I have wanted for a long time. This is by no means everybody's opinion and should be considered purely mine. I will however go in a lot of details seen and not seen in Zelda before. I will also do a discussion video about prediction and hopes I have for each reveals. Now let's go on with the list. Number 10. Level stats. By no means is this a popular opinion, but Zelda had level systems before. As in Zelda 2, you have to kill enemies for points to upgrade your sword, magic or hearts. Now I don't think new Zelda will go away with the heart system in favor of the old Zelda 2 system, but I think the new Zelda could use stats for something else. With such a huge world, you need a natural progression. If they are going to get back to the roots of Zelda 1, as been rumored, adding more strength to your sword could be a way. This could also be used to lower or raising the difficulty level. There is many more uses for leveling stats, but I'm not going into all that this time. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Vague. We have seen some upgradable level systems in Link to the Past, Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword, so there is still a chance. Number 9. New clothes. We need new gear, and by that I mean visual ones. And stats on these clothes aren't super important, but they should be there. Like if you wear a different hat and you get 10 more magic, a different shirt, jacket and get 1 more heart, or something like that. Link is boring, wearing the same outfit all the time. Yes, Link is an iconic character with green tunic, but we had other clothes in the past. Hell, even the first game had 2 different colors. And Link to the Past has 3, all with different pants and hat. And please give us a new running boost, like in Majora's Mask. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Strong. As seen in the new game, Link doesn't even have the green tunic. It's more like the shirt in Wind Waker. And we don't even know if this is Link, which go well into number 8. Other heroes. If you go back to the first Zelda, you just get thrown into the game. You are going to save the princess. Well, that's the thing Zelda has always been about. A personal journey finding monsters to save the princess. But somehow Link has taken your place. I'm guilty of this. My character is always named Link. But what if you could choose a style in the beginning? Magic, archer, sword. Then choose your sex. I know we are going in deep RPG territory now, but still I like to see it. And as my prediction stands, for the first time Nintendo unveiled the Zelda U, there was much debate if Link was a girl or not. There was no sword either. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Slim. I know that having different classes is a stretch and way too ambitious for Nintendo to tackle.
Oh, a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Number 7. More playable characters. Now I'll not mention the CDI games. Oh crap, I did. Well, though the games sucked big time, the idea was not terrible. And I want more playable characters. What if Link gets stuck? And you have to be someone else to get him out. You get this new person with different abilities, like if you were taller and could jump. Well, the options are endless. Jumping has been used in the past too. Link's Awakening. You run around having jumping sections in every level. Well, going back to Zelda 2 again, there is jumping, even thrusting up the ceiling with the sword. In Oracle Seasons, you get a kangaroo to jump to different places. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Vague. Well, this one is not likely. We could possibly get new friends Link could use, like in Wind Waker, where you actually could play medley and fly. I want that so bad. Which leads us to number 6. Co-op. I know we delved into this in the last topic, but wouldn't it be cool if you could co-op in Zelda? sharing your adventure with someone else. Like if someone was medley and flew you over different parts of the level. As stated in the rumors of the new Zelda, there is many dungeons. What if you had specific dungeons just for co-op? Now, there have been co-op experience before in Zelda, but that has been multiplayer focused, like Four Swords or Minish Cap. While Four Swords was purely multiplayer, Minish Cap was a simulation of more players. I think the beginning there was talk about making a GBA cable able, like a Link, but instead they created a smaller port of the Four Swords on the GBA cartridges instead. So Nintendo is not new to the idea. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Strong. They experimented with this in the new Zelda Triforce Heroes, and that's what I feel like Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes have been, an experiment for what the new Zelda could hold. Which go well into next topic. Number 5. New items. Oh, I get the bow. Oh, I get some bombs. You know the formula by now, and it's a bit boring, to be honest. We have seen Nintendo exploring other items, and there have always been at least one new item. Like the Gust Bellow in Skyward Sword. That one was fun. However, it's almost the same as the Gust Jar in Minish Cap. Most of the new item is variation of already used items. Some might say they are improving the formula, but I think they need to think more out of the box. I want more magical items. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Slim. Well, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. It's not likely there is many new items in the new Zelda, unfortunately. Number 4. Upgradable items. Ever since Link to the Past, I always wanted to upgrade gear. That's why I was a bit disappointed with Ocarina of Time. Yes, you had the Goron sword, but you had no use for it. Then the Majora's Mask came and everything was right with the world again. One could question the design of the sword though. Anywho, it was all but lost until Skyward Sword came. And that is the part of why I love Skyward Sword so much. Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Strong. If Skyward Sword is any indication of new Zelda, then yes. Which goes well into the next topic. Number 3. Lots of side quests. My favorite Zelda is Majora's Mask, and one reason why I love it is because of all the side quests. The Bomber's Notebook. All the quests you have started is listed there, so you easily can check what's happening each day. No other Zelda has done this again. Most likely because Majora's Mask, being a set of 3 days, it's hard to predict the future. But I want this so bad, just to let you know I met a person, what his name is, what he does for a living. That is why Majora's Mask always felt alive. Likelihood of being in a new Zelda. Great! As seen in almost all the concept art and in the trailers of the new Zelda, there is a book. Many say this is the new companion, rumored to be a robot of some kind. But with a world this big, how are you going to keep everything in your head? This is a new Bomber's Notebook, but this time with a Sheikah symbol. Number 2. Voice acting. Yes, voice acting. I don't care what language it is, as long as it's not silence. All the Zelda games are wonderful, but it's embarrassing how long it has taken it to get voices. Every time you start seeing this dialogue box, you get punched 10 years in the past. And even then many other games had voice acting. Yeah, I had to say even 20 years ago I had Half-Life, one of the best games of all time. Well, technically it's 18 years, but who's counting? Likelihood of being in the new Zelda. Strong. They can't keep using sound bites anymore. Zelda needs real voice acting, and I'm gonna be disappointed if they don't. Number 1. More puzzles. Yes, puzzles. That's why I love Zelda, and say what you want about Skyward Sword, every enemy was a puzzle, and I loved it. That is also one of the reasons I hated Twilight Princess. Too few puzzles, and the bosses were way too easy. And if we go back to Skyward Sword again, every boss was a mental challenge. And that's what I want from a Zelda game, a mental challenge. Likelihood of being in a new Zelda. Strong. Yes, bigger world means more puzzles. However, Nintendo always want to please everyone and dumbing down to get a wider audience. Let's hope this changes for the new Zelda. Thanks for watching this little countdown. E3 is upon us, and I would have liked more videos in this video, but alas, time constraints did not allow me to. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you don't and think I'm a loon and should shut up, press the dislike button. As always, please comment on what you like to see next. This is X Elite, over and out.